Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Monday edition here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go up to our friends over in Queensland in particular, and of course, speak to, of course, one of my favourite teams, and you're probably wondering who that is, considering I'm actually wearing one of the Premiership teams I'm talking about. Of course, I'm wearing the Coorparoo, of course, jersey, which means we are talking with the under-13 girls Premiership team who absolutely put Moreton Bay to the sword a couple of weeks ago, of course, winning by 22 points in their grand final under-13 girls Central Rose competition. And of course, we got 7 very special guest joins right now from the Coorparoo team to tell us all about it. Thanks all you for joining us.
Okay.
Thank you for having us.
No worries. Well, I'll get each you to introduce yourselves and tell us what position all you played on grand final day.
Hi, I'm Seraphy. I played forward and...
Hi, I'm Josie and I play mids.
Hi, I'm Lila and I play mids. Hi, I'm Chloe and I play ruck and centre half back.
Hi, I'm Grace and I played ruck and centre half back as well.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah and I played backs.
Hi, I'm Brooke and I played forwards.
Tell us a bit about the grand final against Moreton Bay.
Well, it was definitely challenging the week before we played them, and they didn't come as hard, but in the grand final, the first quarter, we didn't really expect it and they came harder than usual. So I think they brought it, but I think we definitely brought it more.
Yeah, I think it was just a very tough game, to be honest. It was a really close game in the grand final, but me and the girls, we took it out and we won, which is really good.
We definitely found the game challenging, but also it was a lot of fun and we played as a team well, and I think that we just came out on top.
Yeah, it was probably one of our best games that we played. I've never seen us work as hard as we ever had. We really put our all into it, and it was a great outcome.
I've never heard us cheer so loud after a game. It was a lot of fun.
I think we all trained so hard to get to the grand final and work as a team, and we definitely put in the effort to win.
Now, was there any stage in the game that you felt you had the game in control and you have a chance just to enjoy the moment?
Not really, because we had to keep on grinding our way through every single time, because we thought we never really were taught that we always had the game in, and we thought we would just have to keep on going all the time, which is really good.
Yeah, we definitely learned that every part of the game matters and that you always have to put in 100% so that you get the outcome you want.
Yeah, we definitely had to work really hard. There was no time where they were winning or we were winning. It was just, I think we both 0-0. Yeah, we both played really hard, and I think that outcome was really good because we definitely played as a team. And I think, yeah, we really deserved it.
There was no time for slacking off at all. We had to keep sticking at it. Just playing as we always do. Just keep on going, I guess.
And at training the night before, a lot of us were unfocused, but we knew that we had to get on track. And by the end of the training, we were so focused. It was yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a relaxing game at all. It was very stressful.
Yeah, I agree with what my fellow teammates have said. It was just, we had to keep going and putting in all the extra effort and going as hard as we can, just so we could play as a team for our family and everyone that was there to support us.
Anyone can answer this next question, which is, I guess, tell us a bit about your Premiership coach.
Well, it was Lila and I's dad and Josie's dad. So last year, the year before last year, we didn't really have a very committed coach. So they both were there, but not always, and they didn't really put much effort. But this year, Scott and Joe, they would, like, my dad would go to Joe's house every day, or Joe would come here. Like, they were so committed. Like, they would do everything. They won the week before we had the Premiership. They put a whole slide together, what we've done this season, what we need to focus on, and they definitely are very committed to the team, and I really loved how they put all the effort towards us to become what we are today.
They helped encouraging our whole team to be as best as we can. So in trainings, in the training before the games, and even in the game, they would always keep encouraging us, and they'd also give us tips on how to do better, which was really encouraging for our whole team to learn off them.
They really changed our whole perspective and our mindset towards the game, and it really helped us win throughout the whole season and end up winning the whole grand final. And I think my dad and Scott really helped that, which was really good. So.
I think it was just amazing that they stayed committed to us. We had such a rough season last year, and it's just great to see that they still had faith in us, and they really showed us we missed a lot last year, and they really showed us how we can push through and how we can win all these games. And yeah.
Most of us, if not all of us, wouldn't be half as good as we are today without Scott and Joe being so committed and such great coaches. And they really helped us develop our skills.
Both coaches put in so much effort to be there at every game and every training, and they taught us so much, even through what happened this year with isolation and the pandemic. They put in so much effort just to make sure that we played our best and put in the effort.
I can see the Premiership Cup. I can see. I'll get them to maybe bring it closer to the camera so we can all see it. There it is. Now, the question I want to ask is, who was the first one to hold the cup, and how good was it to hold the cup?
Well, so Aaliyah and I were co-captains. So they handed us the trophy first, so we definitely were the first ones to touch it. So yeah, it was such an honour to be to receive this award first. So yeah.
I just think it was amazing. We're all up on stage, and me and Chloe got to hold it up and scream and cheer in front of everyone. I think it was amazing. I never thought that I would be able to, hold a cup. It was great feeling.
I also think it's good that both co-captains handed the cup around and made sure everybody got a chance to hold it, because we all put in the effort as a team.
I got to see the amazing team photo that you've had on stage, which was amazing to see. But I can see that you had the normal team photo, and then obviously everyone swarmed to touch the cup, or close to touching the cup. I guess did all you get a chance to make sure you got your hand at least on the cup for that team photo at the end?
I'm pretty sure we all got to have a photo with it, if I'm correct. After we got off stage, we all handed it around. We took a bunch of photos, let everyone hold it. Pretty sure everyone got to.
Yeah, no one was greedy with it. No one was just holding it, oh, I need to get this photo first and things. Everyone was giving it turns and having a turn to hold it. And I think holding the cup is probably one of the best feelings ever. And I'm so glad everyone got to enjoy the feeling of winning a premiership and holding a cup like this. So yeah, I think everyone got a turn. I'm not sure anyone didn't.
Of course, I can see all you wearing your premiership medals around your necks, which if you have, I will get all you to show to our amazing viewers. There. Now, the question I want to ask all of you is, how long did you wear your medals around your necks for? And did any of you sleep with it, considering it was a night game?
Yes, definitely. I think I've been wearing mine every day.
Well, she wore hers to bed that night.
Yeah. I think I've actually taken it to school too, just to kind of show it off as well. Just to say, wow, look me, huh? I've got a premiership. it definitely brought it a lot.
After the game, I went back with one of our other teammates, and we went to the night owl afterwards, and we walked into the night owl with our, like, we also got a cap and our medals on and our whole, like, outfit, and we walked into the night owl and bought a punt of ice cream, and I think we just, like, everybody was giving us weird looks at 10 a.m. with, like, our full-on outfits on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep with it that night. I was so tired, I completely passed out, and I woke up and I didn't realize that I had pretty much everything on from the night before.
No, I just like hung mine up because I didn't want it to get ruined because I don't trust myself with it. But like I wore it for the whole night because I was really proud of me and the girls that we won. So
I can see another trophy on someone else's screen as well.
Me.
Now, I need to ask you, well, I might as well get you to show it to us first. And of course, and secondly, you might as well tell us what that trophy that you've got with you.
This is the President's Trophy for Outstanding Achievement that me and the girls, we won, that the President gave to us for our like outstanding work that we've done this season, because we've really done really well this season. So yeah.
Yeah, every year the president gives out that trophy, like puts their name on the trophy. Maybe someone who gone to the States or a team that was outstanding. And I definitely think the president knew that we did put so much effort into this team. I think we did deserve that thing from president, and I really enjoyed how he gave it to us. So.
Now, how did Ori get involved in footy and why did you choose it?
Well, actually, Mum signed me up to footy without telling Dad, so we had no idea until she like told us. And so we rocked up to the place and I actually really enjoyed it. And so I decided to stay because I thought it was really fun. So.
Well, I did dancing for 9 years, so I did a lot of dancing. And at school, I used to play just in school sports. I thought it was really fun. And then one day I broke my toe, and because I really wanted to quit dance, so I thought it was the best idea. And then I think it was a month later, my dad suggested AFL because I played at school and I really enjoyed it, so I went there. And yeah, the whole team was really welcoming. So I think inter-school sport from school definitely helped me think of what another sport, and AFL was definitely the right one.
I started because I didn't like my other sport. Like, it didn't feel like me. And AFL, once I started AFL, everyone was just so welcoming, and it was just really like I was really happy to actually play a sport that I liked.
I had done sports that were individual, and I really wanted to do a team sport that everyone had to work together. So I thought AFL was a great option because my whole family has always loved it and followed like the professional teams. And I really wanted to do a team sport.
I actually got into it through soccer because well, I wanted to do soccer, but then I didn't want to do it at the club that they were suggesting. So somebody suggested AFL to me and I started it and I really loved it. And it was really fun.
Yeah, I think same with Chloe. I got into it through school and school sport, and a couple of my friends already played, so I thought I'd sign up. And I didn't really think I would get into it as heavy as I have now, but I really enjoy it now, and I'm proud that I made the decision that I did.
I actually started AFL in under sixes, but after 1 year, I stopped and went fully committed into dancing. But when it came to grade 7, I started at school, and it was another influence. And then I started at club in year 7, which was last year. And I feel like having some of my school friends and then making new friends last year and this year has just encouraged everyone to keep going. And it's just such a fun team sport, and winning together, losing together, training together, it's all a team sport. So you all play together and win together.
All mentioned right at the start what position you all played on grand final day. if you had a preferred position where you love to convince your coaches to put you, where would that be?
I think I'd still stick with mids because I feel like it's really like competitive in there, and I'm like really competitive, so I like to be where the ball is mostly being played at, and I don't know, I just like it because it's like real, there's a lot of tackling, and that's what I love doing. So yeah.
I'd say the same as Josie because like you get involved in mids, and you know you just want to play. Well, if you want to play a grand final, you want to be involved and you want to be committed. So I just wanted to get in there. When I was ruck, I haven't scored any goals since this year, and I think ruck definitely influenced my kicking goals and like marking, kicking, everything. So I think I would have liked maybe to go half forward just to see how I because I'm only back, so I don't defend. I'm more of a defender, so I want to see how I'm an attacker. So I might have wanted to do that, but I think the coaches knew that I wasn't ready yet for it. So definitely think half forward, but I would want to.
I really enjoy ruck. It's definitely my favourite position, and I've been in it for a while now. And yeah, but if I had to go in another one, I think it would be forward.
I'd probably go into mids. I kind of swap in with Josie a bit in mids. If you know one of us gets tired, we swap positions. But probably go into mids as maybe longer. I don't know. I really like getting my hands on the ball, and same as Josie, I love tackling people and
I played forwards for most of the grand final game, and I felt like that was a great opportunity for me because I had great opportunities to score, but I also had great opportunities to assist with my teammates also scoring. But if I had a chance, I would actually love a go in the ruck because I saw that Chloe and Grace are having so much fun, and obviously I was as well. But like I feel like there's always that one position where you'd love to play, but I felt so grateful that I could play in half forward and full forward most of the game.
I usually play full forward, but I really enjoy being forward. If I had to change, I would only really change to centre half forward because I really enjoy helping my team get goals and kicking goals myself.
Now, what is the best thing about playing the sport of football, and especially playing for this amazing club?
I think the best thing about Coorparoo and the whole community is that everyone's so welcoming, and it's like as soon as you're in that team, you become a family straight away. And I think the best thing about this season was we were always together. We never disagreed or anything, and we were always like a family. And we definitely played as a team, not individual. Like in the games, I could tell that the other teams would play individually, like just kick it, but whereas we would pass the ball around and be as a team. So I think that's the best thing about Coorparoo.
Coorparoo is a really inclusive club, and it doesn't really matter like who you are or how good you are at AFL. You're always welcome, and they give you a chance to participate, and I really like that.
AFL is a really fun sport to like play as a team, play with friends, but it's also fun getting down and doing the hard work to achieve the things like grand final. Like over the 3 years I've played AFL, this year was my first year, and I reckon this year was my favorite because we played as a team, we worked hard to achieve things, and just the celebrating at the end of the grand final was the best feeling.
I think probably like we've known each other for so long, but then having other players come in, other new players come in, it's just been great. We're one big family pretty much, and Coorparoo has always been so welcoming, and pretty local club as well, makes it pretty easier to get there, and but overall I love the club so much I'd probably never leave.
Yeah, I think just we're all really close as a team, and I think that's what really helped us. And Coorparoo is also really welcoming, is a really welcoming club. And I think that's what makes it like a community sport, which is good.
I think that like just playing footy is just fun, and like playing with people that you like are really, you know, you have fun with is just awesome, because, you know, like, I don't know, but it's just a great feeling.
Yeah, I think being able to play as a group and as a team is really fun, and Coorparoo is always so inclusive, and everybody in our team is just so much fun to be around.
Now, do any of you have any future ambitions in the sport of football?
Definitely. I do have goals for AFL. I think the first one that I'm really particular on is going for AFLW, going all the way through to the seniors, all the way through, and hoping to get into the AFLW. Maybe any club, but definitely Brisbane Lions.
Yeah.
But definitely achieving that goal to try to get as far as I can possibly go in AFL.
I definitely agree with Chloe. I think getting to the AFL Women's or even just to the seniors of Coorparoo would be such an amazing opportunity, as the club is so much fun. Everyone's so like fun to be around, and it's just a great club. And I feel like getting that high up in an AFL career would be definitely a dream of mine.
Yeah, I reckon same as Chloe, trying to get into AFLW, especially Brisbane Lions. Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, to play for the Lions would be great. It'd be like the best dream come true ever, and I'd be so excited.
I would really like to get to the seniors of Coorparoo and play like more professionally, but I don't see myself getting into AFLW. I don't see myself like that in the future, but I really do enjoy AFL as a sport, and I think it's a great thing for like somebody to experience, to be part of a team like this.
And a lot of the AFLW girls didn't get the opportunity at this age to play at their level, and like just to keep playing to all the way up there would just be like such an accomplishment, and like that's my biggest goal in life.
I just think like I really love like playing AFL. Like I love playing with all my friends and socializing. But like in the future, I would like to like get to like the senior level, but just overall, I really enjoy it, and yeah, I'm not too sure. So we'll just see.
Now, let's finish up with a couple of lighthearted questions about the team. Tell us who had the most embarrassing moment on the field this season, and what was it?
So there's this girl named Giffin on our team. It was the Premiership game, and it was about third quarter. On the other field, there was another team that won, and their song came on. And basically, out of nowhere, the ball was literally right there, and Giffin didn't see it, and she started dancing. So she was just in the middle of the game and started dancing to the song, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, get the ball, don't dance!" And then my dad, he literally got the runner and grabbed her off and literally gave her a talk about don't dance in the middle of a Premiership game. Yeah, it was very funny actually.
Something else that's embarrassing, since we're sisters, we argue a lot.
Yeah.
And for my dad, since he's a coach, it's quite embarrassing for him to see us arguing, because it's always us, it's no one else.
And then he always has to tell us off. So not very good.
I think for me personally, the most embarrassing moment I've had was we played against Sandgate and I missed about 7 goals. I was straight in front of the goal and I was heading right towards it, and I kicked and I completely missed it. So kind of, yeah.
Well, in the grand final, a girl was kicking the ball and it got me right in the face. And I basically fell the force. It was actually very painful, but yeah.
An embarrassing thing that like happened to me was also in the Sandgate game. I was actually doing pretty well because I was playing forwards, but then I got injured by staying on the field because like 3 girls fell on my shin, so it was a bit hard for me to like keep playing. But then like 2 minutes later, I got hit in the face and I had to run off with a blood nose. So that was.
Now, who's the comedian in the team?
Definitely Schiff. She's not here, but all the time she's such a personality and she's so much fun. And she always is just trying, like, because she's one of the shorter people in our team. And she's always trying to be ruck, which is usually somebody for a tall person, and she's always trying to jump up for the ball and things like that.
And I also think I think it was the beginning of the season, there's another girl called Edie on our team. So Schiff thought of the idea of, because Edie and Schiff are the same size and I'm definitely taller than them, she came up with a thing that they're my minions and I'm Gru. So in the game, they would scream out Gru and I have to scream out minion. So then they know. So that was, and another time was we were at training and she couldn't attend the game because she goes, oh, I've got something better to do. And then my dad goes, what? And she goes, I'm going to a party. Haha, losers. Yeah.
That's a funny one.
Definitely think Keely is also a comedian. She constantly makes everyone laugh. She used to be a soccer player, so she always makes fun about how they get injured so easily. And you'll punch her on the shoulder and she'll just completely flop onto the ground. It'll just be so funny, like in the middle of training, and everyone will look at her. It's like, what's happened? She's just like on the ground, like flailing on the ground. And you're like, oh, it's not a big deal.
Now, I know there's this social media thing called TikTok. So the question I'm going to ask, all of you is, who's the best singer and dancer in the team?
Schiff is the best dancer, I think. And I don't know about anyone that sings. I sing in my bedroom. I'm probably a good singer. Bit of a karaoke person. I don't know, actually.
I've heard Keely sing a couple times, like not like meaning to, but like she like just jokes around and she'll like try and do a really high note, but it'd sound really bad and she'd just break out laughing. And like on the comedian note, I reckon Keely and I are the ones that always get in trouble for laughing all the time. And I feel like you can hear us from like another field just laughing really hard for like no reason.
Now, I have to finish off with this last two, which is, now we mentioned about all those, embarrassing and comedians and all that. Who's the most forgetful player on the team?
Keely. She was very late to every game, and well, not very late, but she basically slept in a lot and forgot to set her alarm.
And one game, she so basically we went to this game and we were meant to wear our away shorts, which is our white shorts, and she turned up because she slept in her blue shorts. So she was wearing her home shorts at the game because she slept in because she wasn't organised. So yeah, definitely the most forgetful player.
I think also Shifra, sometimes she forgets which way we're going on game, so she kicks the ball the opposite way towards the opposition's goals, which was yeah.
Now, I've got to finish up with this one last one, which is, what would be your advice to kids out there that should get involved in footy, especially down there at Coorparoo?
I think they should get involved because it's just such a great sport, just to have a family to rely on and just be a one team instead of individuals and just playing as a sport.
And I also think that you have school friends, but I think you need school friends out of school, because if there's dramas at school, you've got no one to go to. So if you come to AFL, you're going to have fun, you're going to meet new friends, you're just going to have a great time, and I think they definitely should get involved with something like that.
I reckon just staying committed, because staying committed is a big one, because yeah, you want to achieve for yourself, but you also want to make achievements as a team. So I reckon if you are starting AFL or you've been joining it into your first couple of years, I reckon just keep going hard, do some extra training at home if you need to work on your handballs or your kicks, just so you can improve most for yourself and for your team.
I reckon you just need to know what you're getting yourself into. Like, as bad as it sounds, you're going to get a lot of injuries in the time that you're playing, and you're going to have a lot of ups and downs if you can't play one game, or you've injured yourself that badly that you're out for most of the season. It hasn't happened to any of us, but you just need to be prepared, and you need to you just need to know the fundamentals. Like, you need to know that you need to know how to handball, you need to know how to tackle, you need to know how to, get that ball down to our forward line. Yeah.
I think it should definitely try AFL, because I think it teaches you a lot about like working as a team, which is like a main asset in in life too. And I think overall it's just a really fun game to play, and you can make lots of new friends, and yeah, I think it's just really fun.
I think it doesn't hurt to try, and it doesn't matter if you're not good at it, because you just have to keep going, and eventually you will get better, even if you don't, make it to the big leagues, and if you don't win a lot of games, it doesn't matter, because that's not what AFL is about.
I think AFL is such a good sport to do, and it teaches you so much. Last year our team wasn't doing so great, but a lot of girls came back this year and we took out the Premiership. We won, and I think it helps learning life skills, like staying committed and working as a team.
Well, Ori, thank you so much for getting up your time to join us. It's awesome having the show. I'm so proud to wear the Coorparoo shirt, and especially to see you win the grand final a couple of weekends ago. And congratulations, and can't wait to come up to Queensland again and hopefully see Ori play footy again, and hopefully win another premiership in 2021.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. And that's the Coorparoo under-13 girls premiership team, who absolutely put Moreton Bay to the sword, of course, a couple of weeks ago. And of course, you want to get down there, make sure you get down to Giffin Park there at Coorparoo, of course, and get involved in the sport of footy. There's more on the Smash Sport Show right after this. Don't go away here on the Monday edition.